What's up, everybody? Welcome to the block that's always hot, the Rep My Block Show. I'm here with my co-host.
KeyIce in the building. How y'all doing today? How are you
Good, we
doing today?
good. I'm outstanding. Can't
That's
help
good.
but stand out. You feel me?
Oh yeah,
I know we got a lot to talk about today. So,
yeah. It was a There was a lot going on. I was actually surprised that there were so many things going on this past week. And as y'all know, we cover what's
yeah.
been trending over the past week in urban entertainment. And so we're gonna be talking about a few things. Let's give a few birthday shout outs to begin with. Let's go ahead and
Yeah.
do
Whose
that.
birthday is it out there in the in the hip hop sphere?
It
We
was
got
Nelly's
Nelly.
birthday. It was actually last Saturday when we had the show, and I was like, I don't know whose birthday it's been this past week, and it was his birthday on that
Mm-hmm.
same day. So happy
Mm.
birthday to Nelly.
Fellow
He did a
Scorpio. Happy birthday.
yeah, he did a Western themed birthday party, and as you can see here, he's pictured in a costume with with Ashanti, his wife, and
And where did it
that
go?
was pretty cool. They had fun. They always have fun. Seems like they always have fun. SZA's birthday was the 8th. Happy birthday to her. And we don't have a slide for it, but it was Diddy's birthday also. I know, everybody knows he's been in custody in New York, and he actually his kids called him for his birthday, and they posted a video. So they were like saying happy birthday. His youngest daughter was like, "Happy birthday, Daddy." I mean, seeing that with his kids, that part was kind of sad. It's unfortunate that all of that's going on, but that's what's going on right now. But let's go ahead and get into actual topics for this week.
Drake is back.
Oh, that's my dog. Yeah, Drake is back. He's talking. He's actually not talking jump, but he's giving some looks. So we kept this picture up for him because he was recently at the Toronto Raptors game, staring DeMar DeRozan down, and they've had like a little beef going on ever since DeRozan took the side of Kendrick Lamar. So that's kind of what their beef has been about. And he was just basically sitting courtside in the whole game. He was just staring him down. But what's ironic about that day is it was the same day as Lil Wayne's Lil Louisiana Fest. And so people were like, "Why are you at the game? Why shouldn't why aren't you with Lil Wayne and stuff like that?" He never responded to that, but that's just something to note. Let's see. Whoops. Hold on a second, y'all. My Can you still see the screen? Grandmaster Base Monstar? I'm on the other tab here. Okay, yeah, you can. For a second, my tab got messed up. I can't hear you though if you're talking. But Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, they are going to be on Drink Champs, and it's going to happen on November the 16th. They have a new album coming out. It's called Missionary. So they're going to be promoting that album. The Drink Champ show will be hosted in Las Vegas for the Complex Con event. And that's going to be really nice. There's going to be so much going on. It's actually a 2-day event, November 16th and 17th. But I'm looking forward to a real good conversation between them and the Drink Champs host because um, there's been just a lot of different things brewing, and I know that Nori in particular, he likes to ask, the questions that a lot of people are kind of scared to ask. So we'll see what's going on with that. Did you hear about that upcoming event? You're muted right now. You're still muted. It's okay. We'll come back whenever your sound can come on. We'll get you on. Future out of Atlanta, he recently said, because he had been trending this past week because him and Drake recently made up supposedly, and now they're saying that he said that he did not know that Kendrick Lamar was going to do a diss on the Like That song, and that song is featuring him, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar. But he's trying to say that he didn't know that they were going to do this. I think I hear you.
Is I lost.
Well, you're fading out. Trying to say
Oh,
something? There you
yeah,
go.
I lost the audio. I lost the audio
Okay, I
for a
hear you.
while there.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I don't
I
know
hear
what
you now.
happened.
Oh, it's all right.
Finally, jeez, I felt like I was out in the cold out there. I was like, no,
Yeah,
but
because
what
I
did I
saw your
miss?
lips moving, but it had the little mute thing, the mute symbol up.
Yeah, I know
So,
we already talked about Drake. I wanted to say something about Drake. What did we say
yeah.
when we was talking about Drake? I missed
Well,
all
he's
of that.
saying, oh, about him and DeMar DeRozan.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say something about that. I was gonna say like that's crazy, how he's just me mugging my man's while he's trying to do his job that whole time. I know we gotta go back now and talk about it
Oh
honestly
no,
here.
go ahead.
I was
All we
trying
did
to
was
figure
turn
it out.
the picture off so people know what we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I was saying, can't believe he was me mugging that man like that for like a solid like 5 minutes, just me mugging. I was like, dang, what if somebody show up to your job and did that to you? You know,
Right. Exactly.
he's just trying
Because
to do his job.
yeah, and I mean, because it was excessive. It was like so
Yeah.
bad. Everybody was talking about it. Even the
Mm.
NBA was talking about it.
Yeah.
So I was like, "What's going on, bro?"
Man. Apparently Drake has a history of this though. There's a whole compilation of him doing uh ridiculous like what do you call it? Heckling the players from the
Mhm.
sidelines. That
Yeah,
Kobe had on was fired up.
yeah, that was nice. He's
Yeah,
always
well,
definitely showing out at the games with the gear.
yeah,
And Wale, he was congratulated recently in the city of Washington, D.C., and also congratulations to him because he has his own day. It's called Wale Day.
yeah, I
Um,
heard about that.
yeah, I was trying to find out like what day it is, but I actually couldn't
Oh,
find that. So I do apologize about that, but we do want to congratulate Wale for his Wale Day for Washington D.C. It was after
congrats,
one of his
Wale.
performances.
Hey, yeah, go ahead, Wale.
Right, right. Did you hear about like this one was a big one this week? Did you hear about the what was going on between Halle Bailey and DDG?
Yeah, I heard bits and pieces of it. She said something about being on a Kai Cenat show. I was like, yo, if you're somebody, you're on Kai Cenat's show, bro, because he have everybody on there. But
Yeah,
yeah, what did you hear? What did you say?
she got upset because DDG took their son to the Kai show without letting her know in advance, and
Yeah.
so she found out by just seeing him on the live with
Mm.
the baby, and she was like, and she had posted something, and she was like, "Hi everyone, just wanted to let you know that I'm out of town,
Oh.
and I just found out that my baby is on Kai's show with DDG." I was like, "What?" So
Mm. Yeah, I
everybody,
didn't even see the show.
yeah, I saw clips of that. It was
Oh,
just
okay.
he basically just appeared with the baby and stuff. Kai ended up giving him the baby some gifts, which was cool. Hallie
Yeah.
later said thank you for that, and she felt like I guess after seeing how the internet was reacting to what she said, she
Yeah.
said she I'm sorry for overreacting,
Mm.
but I mean I think the thing that made it trending
Me.
was just the
Yeah.
fact that she was out of town. Like she
Mm.
posted, "Hi everyone, I'm out of town." Like I'm out of town. I don't even know where my baby is. Basically,
Yeah, yeah.
everybody was
What
like,
did you think?
"What?"
Do you think she was overreacting?
I don't think she was overreacting. I think I would have worded the post a little
Mm,
differently if I had been the one posting. But
right.
she was real
What
nice
would you
about
have
it.
said? Oh,
I would actually wouldn't have posted anything, and I think
yeah.
maybe that's what some people were saying. Like, um, why did you post this? Why didn't you just contact DDG directly? But I think
Mm,
she kind of did it because he went public with their child on the show. So she was like, okay,
yeah.
well, I'm going to go public with this post, letting everybody know I didn't know you were going to be on the show. So
Yeah.
kind of like a
Nothing bad happened though.
right, nothing
So
bad happened.
yeah.
But but I mean, it's a live stream. It kind of shows a certain way. People
Mm,
are seeing comments of people on the show. They say all kinds of stuff. So she might have been
mm,
concerned about them saying certain things about the baby. You know what I mean? So
mm,
I understand that. But
yeah.
afterwards,
Yeah.
DDG he ended up posting something on his Twitter. They use Twitter a lot. Her post was on Instagram for that, but I think he had responded on Twitter, and he
Hmm.
was like, you know, y'all leave Hallie alone. I don't like when y'all are making fun of Hallie. So he did take
They
up for
were. Oh no. I hope they wasn't making fun of that baby like that.
I didn't hear anything about that. No, I just
Okay.
heard, oh, this is cute. He's on the show type of thing. And then
Yeah.
Kai gave him some gifts, so it was all good fun.
Yeah. We're gonna hear about Kai Senate again. So
Yeah, for sure.
that's what I'm saying.
Um,
Plies,
Kai,
man. I heard about this one. Yeah.
yeah.
Plies is out here doing what again?
Well, Plies is suing Megan Thee Stallion, Soulja Boy, Glorilla, and Cardi B
For
for
that.
yeah,
That boy go hard though. It do
yeah.
slap.
It's for that "Me and My Goons" song, and it's a
Yeah.
2008 song.
Yeah.
Um,
This right here is it's a straight rip of that. And I was like, dang, that's uh exactly the same. He has every right to go ahead and slap them with a slap them with the sue him for that. What do you call that?
well, see
Slap him with the papers.
um,
Yeah.
the thing about that is the producer. He ended up. I'm trying to, because I don't have it written down. Sorry, y'all. I don't have it all memorized. But
Mm.
he's the producer to that song. He ended up coming into the picture talking about it, saying that
What is it?
I know I have it written down somewhere. He was saying that it's not taken from his song. He said he gave credit
Mm.
to somebody else, and that oh man, where's it at, y'all?
Mm.
See this word. But
What a
anyway,
twist.
producer saying that it was not he didn't give credit to him because he felt like it wasn't taken from his song. It was taken from somebody else's song. And so the producer
Twist.
did give the other person credit. So they're after he said that they're basically saying that it was oh yeah,
Little
Lil Ju
Juju.
made the beat. Lil Ju made the
Mm.
beat. Okay. Yeah, so Ju is saying
Mm.
that it was not taken for him. It's taken from another track. And he's saying he
Mm.
took it from my Dougie, and he credited my he credited my Dougie track for
Mm.
the use of the song. And the song that's in question, y'all, is "Wannabe," because Megan Thee Stallion put out um a song with
What this song?
Glorilla and Cardi B.
Yeah.
They're on the remix, but the
Mm-hmm.
song's called "Wannabe." It's real popular, and it does have that
A
sound
similar
in
beat
there,
pattern. Yep. A
right?
very
So
similar beat pattern.
yeah, I think it's gonna be a really interesting case because
Yeah.
when Lil Juice said that, he's basically saying it came from my Dougie, which is a Soldier Boy beat. It's
Mm.
not a Plies beat, so we'll see what they say.
Yeah, I never heard the Plies song that he did play over it. I was like, I didn't hear this before. Or if I did, I heard it once, and that was all the only time of my life.
Oh,
I
really?
remember that beat mostly from This Right Here Is My Swag and
Mm.
the other Glorilla song too. Speaking of Glorilla, are we talking about her next? No, we're not bringing
No,
her
but
up yet.
you could bring no, but you could bring it up.
Oh, speaking of Glorilla, you know, she's gonna have a little glow running around here in a
Well,
few.
that's what I was asking you. Where did you get that from? Because those
Yeah.
pictures were fake. So
So those pictures are fake.
yeah,
Well,
you didn't know that?
I dug a little deeper into it today, and I seen a
Mm,
couple of more pictures. Dang, I wish my sources was a little bit more solid. I didn't expect you to come in and hit me with the day fake, because I definitely was looking at them like, man, these don't,
yeah,
but
she was
at the
recording
same
a
time,
video.
mm,
Yeah,
mm.
I
So you
mean,
think it
people
was
were.
a Halloween costume then? So
She
it
did
really
it
was a
a bit
Halloween
around. It
costume?
was like right before Halloween when she started posting them. But yeah, it was
Yeah, yeah.
music videos at the time. And
Mm.
I mean, the thing that gave it away though, I mean, she literally has been going to all these events with a super flat tummy. So it's like,
Yeah, that's
okay,
what I was saying.
one day it's flat, one day it's like this. So,
Yeah.
it didn't add up. But yeah, it was just for the video. But the way she posts though, she's so sarcastic a lot of times that it's like, what?
Yeah.
Is this real? Is she really, is this for real?
Yeah, that's what I said. I think I seen another picture after that.
Mm,
After I looked up the initial video, I looked up
mhm.
another video, and I think I seen in that thumbnail she was showing uh a smaller baby bump. But I didn't really get enough time to look into it. I'm gonna look into it again and go back because
Yeah.
I swear when I finished talking about it to you, I was like, okay, I got it. She's definitely fucking pregnant. But now that you mention it, I'm like, I gotta go back.
Yeah,
It's just
the
about
blogs would have been going crazy over that, because
yeah, that's what she said in an interview that she's she understands there's people out there trying to trap her in pregnancy. I'm like,
yeah, I remember
whoa,
her saying
when you're
that.
that famous, man, you gotta go on the Kai Senate show. She's got beef with Kai Senate too. That was
Yeah,
another. Well, they
yeah,
squashed it, but
right, because she just was on the show and she made him some shrimp. Was it no catfish and spaghetti? It looked
oh
pretty good
god,
too.
dang, I want some
Mhm.
catfish and spaghetti now. That sounds good.
Right, she was
Yeah.
on his show. I was like, okay, Glenn, cooking for Kai.
Hmm.
That was pretty cool. And, oh man, but did you see the part where she said they were like sitting in front of his computer and
Uh,
I guess they had just finished eating. No, she said they had finished eating jambalaya, and I guess his breath was stinking, so she offered him a piece of gum. That was weird. That's like,
yo,
he was like, what? But I'm like, if somebody's
that is
offering it to you, just take it. Don't make a big scene out of it. Just take
yeah, yeah. Oh man, he's doing a fun thing over there.
Yeah, I haven't actually checked any of the live part out. Have you?
Not the whole thing, but I saw snippets,
Mm,
shorts and stuff. I heard
yeah,
Kodak Black was on there recently. I think that was before the Glorilla deal. Kodak
yeah,
was on there.
yeah. Kodak was on there, and that was a really interesting when they did some. I saw them doing some dance, like they were dancing around together,
Mm,
just talking about random things.
yeah.
And Kodak Black did do a he did a freestyle on the show, which was interesting because the
Okay.
freestyle didn't really make sense at all. And I
Mm,
don't know if that freestyle happened because I mean, what was trending was
mm.
Kodak Cap. He popped. I don't even know what he popped. It don't even matter. But he popped some type of drug. It ain't even funny though. But he popped a
It's
drug during
not.
the live, and
Uh,
Kai looked concerned, but he didn't stop the live. A lot of people were like, "Why didn't you stop the live?" Um, so that was just a really awkward thing. What
mm,
do you think about that?
interesting. It made it awkward the rest of the live awkward after that. I could sense that energy while I was watching it. But while you're in the middle of something happening like that,
Yeah,
people don't really take into account like what the first person experience of experiencing things is sometimes, I guess.
yeah,
And like you experiencing that at that moment, like somebody else is riding the dragon, so to speak, and you're like, you just along the ride for with them, and you really just trying to make sure they're safe, so to speak, and nothing happens to them while they're going through that. enhanced vision of life, so to speak. Um, I
Exactly.
was gonna say that the live was like 3 hours long, so these are
Oh
grown
yeah,
men, guys. Like,
yeah.
I'm
The
sure
one
they
who
can
took
handle
Kodak was.
themselves. Yeah, it's a 3 hour long live. That was a long live.
I mean, the whole thing. I was just. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna have to
guess
go back and watch it again, or not
it was.
again. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched clips of it.
Yeah, it was too squirmy for me. I'm like, I'm not. I'm definitely
Yeah,
not gonna go back and watch that. I just saw the clips as they came up on like Facebook and Instagram. I saw the clips. And I was
yeah. I
like,
don't
oh,
want
they
to
said
take in
that.
nothing. Yeah, I don't want to take too much out of context, just because a lot of times with lives like that, that's what ends
Mhm.
up happening, or with live events, or however it is. We only see the
Right.
snippets, and then they'll be like, "That's why I said I gotta go back and look up Glorilla, because I straight thought I found the proof." And then you called me on it, and I was like, "Okay, I gotta go
And
back."
I had sent you a message before the show about that. I
Yeah,
guess you just slept. But
I didn't pick up the
okay,
phone. You called me, but I didn't pick up. That's what it was.
it's all right. But
Yeah, I
yeah. I
seen that he
mean,
prayed for him, Kodak.
mm,
uh, Kai
yeah, that
had
was.
prayed for him in a moment. I was like, okay, so he is taking it seriously that his friend is like going through something right now. Because that's what
Yeah,
I tend to think. What did
yeah.
you think?
I mean, and going back to that real quick, because I mean, I think first of all, I don't. Okay, did you? Okay, I don't know. Did you see the whole clip? Like, because I actually just saw him pop it, and I saw Kai looking crazy, but I didn't see if he told him something. Because I would have said something.
I seen that Kodak was saying something to him, but I didn't see that.
Right.
Like right after it happened, I seen like Kodak was like in his ear about something. But I
Exactly.
mean,
That was my problem with it. Is that
oh, okay,
Kai didn't actually verbally say anything. He just looked crazy. Like what?
uh,
You know that look he gives.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm like, no, you need
yeah,
to say something
yeah,
because
yeah.
I mean, but I mean, praying for him definitely that's a good thing. I just hope that after the live, he talked to him some more because Kodak, he had already been going through his ups and downs. He had posted a couple months back, and this was before
Mm-hmm.
Sexy Red invited him on her tour. He had posted
Mm-hmm.
about nobody cares about you unless you're paying for things. Like he was
Yeah,
really depressed, and so she invited him on her tour,
yeah.
and they had fun and stuff. But to see that after that, because right
Mm-hmm.
before he had made that post, I want to say
Mm-hmm.
a couple weeks before that, people had been accusing him of being back on drugs, and
Understood.
he was saying he
Yeah.
wasn't. So
Mm-hmm.
that was like proof, like hard, cold proof
True.
right there. So that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
disappointing, but hopefully he gets some help. Hopefully somebody's in his ear telling him,
Yeah.
hey, you need help.
Yeah. Like I said, Kai did pray over him. I was like, all right. He is
Yeah,
being a positive influence. They are on camera right now, and that is a grown man. It ain't like he took a whole bottle of it right in front of him either.
but
So
but still, see, and that's a good point. He's a grown man, so why would a grown man do that on live TV?
exactly.
Come
If
on,
and if he can't handle himself too at that at
yeah,
that point. I mean, also let's not forget who Kodak is when he raps his character. That's his character. So I
yeah,
mean, like for him to go back into his character, what else would we expect?
that's true. I guess it's
You
just
know,
we always hope for something different, but I guess
no
certain
doubt.
people, certain fans probably were cheering that on. I'm pretty sure, unfortunately. But let's talk a little
Can't
bit
hear me
about what's
again.
going on. You can't hear me
Dang it,
again?
man. Let me see.
Okay, that's fine. Let's talk a little bit about what's been going on with
State
Fat Boy
testing, one, two,
SSE.
three.
Fat Boy SSE, his girlfriend, she not girlfriend, ex girlfriend, baby mama. She is no, this is a parent, or supposedly she is in a home,
I'm
and
back.
she's not allowing him to see his kids. They're like in a
Yeah.
homeless shelter. That was
Hmm.
like huge this week. And I'm like, what's going on with that? Fatboy SSC, he's out of Irvington, New Jersey. He's a hip hop artist. I actually don't know too much about his music, but I his face was real familiar when I saw it, so I know I've heard his stuff. I just don't can't think off the top of my head like a really big track he's had. But when I saw that story about his baby's mother in a homeless shelter refusing help and not letting him see his kids, I mean, again, this is just from his side. We haven't heard from her side, but that was just something to note. And I was like, let's bring this up on the show, see what everybody thinks
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, he had a big reaction to hearing that. I was like, yeah, that's exactly how I would react. I mean, that's how you should react as a father, hearing information like that, especially. But I didn't expect her to be so, how do you say, so protective of the kids. I mean, is he a bad father? I don't know too much about Fat Boy to
I mean,
say
he seems like a
that,
good father.
but
It's hard to say because
you
he,
know,
like on his socials, he has pictures of him and his kids together,
mm,
holding them. They're like toddlers or young,
so
but
he is in their lives.
yeah, or was. So I don't know what happened. I feel like
Yeah, I don't
that's
want to
really
be too
extreme.
judgmental.
What was that?
I said I don't want to be too judgmental, but it
Yeah,
is good to bring it up just to put it in the spotlight
yeah,
and
just to
let people
mention
know
it to
what's
y'all.
going on. Yeah, because he
Exactly.
is trying to help just in case something comes out where it's like, oh, Fat Boy's baby mama's in the, and he's not even trying to do anything. Nah, we got the evidence right here, bruh. She
True.
refused to help. She
So I mean,
refused it.
we have yet to hear her side. So maybe I don't know if she'll take that to
Yeah.
social media or not. I mean,
Mm.
with the situation, it sounds like it's a rough situation right now. So I really don't anticipate her taking anything to social media. But
It's
we'll see.
cooking. It's
Yeah.
cooking. We let y'all know how it turns out.
Right.
Oh snap! Here we go. Lord have
Just a
mercy.
quick update. A
What?
quick update.
What? What
Because
is this man doing back up here?
Diddy's back up here because
What is he doing
um
back up here? What are you doing, sir?
now this is basically his legal team. As
Yeah.
y'all know, he had been trying to get um bond. He's been trying to be bonded out, until his trial.
Um.
And so his legal
Right.
team recently submitted a new proposal to try to get him bonded out. And
Right.
they put some conditions on the bond. They're going to be presenting it to the court. I don't think it has been presented yet, but his legal team is proposing a $50 million bond that's backed by multiple family members, um, and it will include him not having any access to the internet, the,
Mm.
his phone, and more.
Mm.
We don't know all
Wow.
the details, but they're
They
basically
really think they can do that?
well. I think they're going to keep trying until May. His
Wow.
trial starts in May. That's what it
Wow.
feels like. It feels like they're going
Mm.
to just keep trying it.
Mm.
I mean, do you think they should buy
Mm.
him out?
Ah, of course
I mean,
not.
give him bail? Yeah, I
Of
mean,
course not, man. You got them. Make them do the time for doing the crime, bro. No internet.
yeah.
What are we doing? Putting the man on punishment? Okay, come
And
on now.
that's the thing.
Get
The
out of
way
here. Let's go.
in the U.S. innocent until proven guilty. So he's awaiting his
Innocent,
trial. He has not
innocent
been,
right.
you know,
Yeah,
he's
I gotta
pleading
do some more
guilty. I
digging
mean,
on
he's
the other
pleading innocent
side.
right now. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm
Yeah.
innocent.
Mm.
Um, Despite the Cassie stuff that came out, as
Yeah.
far as the charges he's being charged for, he's trying to say he's innocent. Of course, there's been a lot of things circulating online, and so it's like right now, it's like he's like, okay, I I haven't been tried yet. Can I at least get out
Hmm.
until I'm tried? But they feel like he's gonna flee,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
don't think I'll let him
Absolutely.
out either. Considering
Yeah.
the severity of the charges and the
Yeah.
possibility of fleeing.
As much as they was trying to use this to distract us from the election, they needed to go ahead and do what they are claiming this man that he did. Okay, try him for it, so we can find out if he's guilty. He can find out if he's guilty, and going and do his time so he can get back to his life, I guess, putting it back together in a better way, hopefully. Shoot. Like I said, I can't believe he's back up here, you know.
Well, I
Yeah, what do
think
you
that
think?
he should be asking for like a to speed up the date of the trial. I don't think they should be
Hmm.
asking to bond him out right now. I think they should be asking, "Oh, can you push the trial date up instead of
Yeah, if he
May?
didn't do
Can we make it like
anything,
February? Something like that."
yeah. If
That's
he
how I
didn't do
feel.
anything, why you trying to get bail? You know what I mean? Why you trying to skip the trial entirely? If you didn't do anything, you better pray to God. But you know what I'm saying? Have some faith. You'll get off.
Well, we'll see how this works. So that's just an
Yeah.
FYI to everybody that
Hmm.
that's something that's going on.
Young Thug.
Yeah, Young Thug. Let's talk about Young Thug because this happened today. This
Mm.
thing that I want to bring up happened today. He recently
Bro said we
posted.
need lawyers.
He posted that Gunna. Well, okay.
Hmm.
What's the actual post? What's the actual thing he said? He did a tweet today because everybody was thinking, one of the conditions of his release was that
Mm.
he works with Gunna. He's still able to collaborate with him.
Yeah.
But he posted today, Gunna, stop acting like we friends on the internet. I don't know you, my guy. That's what he posted on Twitter, and then he deleted it soon after that. So that's like contradicting the whole reason of him getting, Gunna on his plea deal, saying he could work with him. But what I did notice about the plea deal was that, by the way, it was like one of those plea deals that he was not able to negotiate. He negotiated that part of the plea deal, but the whole plea deal itself wasn't something that they were able to negotiate. But what I did realize was that they're contractually obligated to work together, because like Gunna was signed to YSL and all that stuff. So it's like they're under contract. So I think that was the primary reason for him requesting to still work with Gunna. But he's basically letting everybody know that he don't F with him. I was like, wow. Because everybody's like, you know, they have been going back and forth during this whole thing. And they were like, okay, at the beginning, when Gunna first got his plea deal, they were like, oh, he must have told on Young Thug. And then we saw the little clips and stuff, like he was telling on him. But then Gunna was like, I didn't tell on him. Da, 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 da. So it's like the fans were going back and forth. Oh, he's like on Young Thug's side. No, he's not. Yes, he is. So when Young Thug got released, everybody was like, okay, they must be cool. He want to work with him. But then he posts this today, and they're like, "Oh man, it wasn't like that." Crazy.
Yeah. Come find out.
And then Drake, right when Young Thug got released last
Yeah.
was it last yeah, it was last week. Drake
Yeah.
flew to him. Now this came from DJ Academic, who's he's a reputable source for the most part. But he was
Mm.
saying that Drake flew within 2 hours after Young Thug's release. Drake flew over to Young Thug, gave
Flu.
him $1 million in cash.
Mm.
I was like, that's okay. That's a different
Nice.
type of friend there. I like that. I like that
Yeah,
type
like
of
what was
friend.
that all about? Right?
Yeah, what was it about too? Though you're right. I thought about that
Yeah.
too. I'm like, okay, what's
That's a
this
lot
cash
of money,
for?
bro.
Yeah,
A million right after you got out of jail too, though. That is a good gift, I guess. But for what? What are you trying to say to me?
yeah. For what?
Dun dun dun.
Right. I'm a mystery person myself, and I'm
Uh,
always into this stuff. But
yeah.
it's like I
Uh,
can't talk about a lot of stuff on the show because I'm like, oh, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. So
yeah. Hey, you know what? We need the tinfoil hats. I got them right here. You know, it's
yeah,
Grandmaster for a reason, okay? You got to know everything that's going on, not just the
right.
part, not just the surface, you know. But we dig deep into the iceberg for y'all, you know. We go as deep into the iceberg as we feel like y'all can handle, you know.
Exactly. We tell you what's just trending. This is just
Yeah.
trending. You always can look it up yourself. You can look up more stuff yourself.
Always,
And we don't
yes,
even know.
always.
It's just, it's not abnormal for a rapper, a big rapper to give his friend who just got released money. This is a
Oh
normal.
yeah,
It happens all the time.
sure. That's a normal thing where I live at too.
Right.
You know, my friends give me millions of dollars all the time. Now, I didn't get. I didn't get too far into this Cameron iceberg. You gonna have to.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Okay. So Cameron, he no, this one is a new one. I don't know exactly when he said it, but he recently said that him and okay, so he was on the versus battle with it was the Locks and Dipset. You know, he's part
Yeah.
of course. So he was saying that they ended up turning down a whole lot of money. Or actually, yeah, the verses being on the verses made them have to turn down a whole lot of money because after being on the verses, tour promoters they were about to go on a tour, but they were saying the tour
Yeah.
promoters they saw the verses and they saw a lot of people like pushing each other, acting like they were gonna fight, and they
Mm.
felt like they weren't the best. Um,
Candidates.
yeah, best candidates, I guess you could say, for the particular tour,
Mm.
and they would have made some. I think it was 4 million was the number I think I saw. I might be wrong,
Dang.
but it was in the millions. And
Wow.
because I think when a lot of people see these artists, versus is something that Swiss Beats and Timbaland own, they're going to be coming back with it. And this is alleged because it's coming from Cameron, Cameron directly. But I would just say alleged because we're mentioning versus names, so we don't know exactly. Versus is not
Yeah.
necessarily linked directly to that part of the tour. It's just like some independent promoters that were wanting to promote them is what I'm
Mm.
hearing about it.
Mm.
That but I think it's worth mentioning because of the fact
Yeah.
that there's been a lot of different artists that have been on verses, and then right after verses it's like because verses it actually helps with the streams, like you see them coming into the charts again and stuff like that, like a
Mm.
lot of positive things happening. So this is actually
Mm.
the first like not so positive thing that I've even heard about being on
Mm.
the show. But
Mm.
Cameron did say, because I guess whoever the promoters were, they were saying or implying that they didn't feel like um, Dipset and the Lox were cool with each other. But Cameron
Mm.
was like, no, that was just for the verses. We are cool with each other. We're all friends, which they are.
Mm.
So it was something
Mm.
along those lines because it was supposed to be like a joint tour between. And I did hear about the tour, and I did actually wonder, why
Yeah.
is it the tour wasn't happening? And
Yeah.
so now we kind of have an explanation. So that was interesting to find out.
Yes. Thank you for putting that out there. So now we all know.
Yes, yes. Let's talk about Beyonce for a minute because she's been trending.
Dance party with Beyonce.
Yeah, this past
Dance
couple
party with
days,
Beyonce.
she's
Dance
been
party with Beyonce.
she's
That right
been
there.
definitely trending because Yale University they just announced that they're gonna have
Hmm.
a whole course dedicated to learning about how to be like Beyonce or how to learn from Beyonce.
Yeah.
So um I've just been seeing some posts. Some of them have been kind of like taunting, kind of like, would y'all pay, for this Yale course, this Beyonce course? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't like when a lot of the blogs do that, because it's not like there aren't other artists that have their own courses. There are other artists out there that have their
Yeah.
own course. I think
Um,
Rick Ross was
what's
one.
his name? Lupe Fiasco got a course. But I mean, you'd
Yeah, he
expect
has a
Lupe
course
to
that
have a
he
course,
teaches.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you'd expect Lupe Fiasco to have a course, kind of. Like, you see that. You That's more imaginable than being like, oh, Beyonce's got a course. Which, not discrediting that she has anything to teach anybody, because, I mean, come on, look at her career. So, of course, she's got something to teach people, but it's not, it's like, oh, it's like unexpected. That's all. I feel like it's a surprising detail.
yeah, I thought it was interesting as well. And then
Mm.
this course is supposed to start in January 2025. So if you are interested in signing up, go ahead and go over to Yale University's website.
Let me get my
And
laptop.
Yeah, yeah, you can sign up
Let's
for it.
sign up
But another thing we wanted to mention
for Professor
Beyonce for this week.
Beyonce.
She's also Grammy nominated. She has the number one Grammy
Mm,
nominations for this year, and it's primarily
for
for her Cowboy Carter album. As
mm,
y'all know, for the
yeah.
Country Music Awards, she was not nominated at all for the album. So
Oh,
it's interesting to
did she
see that the
submit?
Grammy, yeah, she has submitted. She had
Mm,
submitted, but she was not nominated. They turned it down.
mm,
So it's
mm,
really interesting to see that the
mm,
Grammys they're giving her props and they gave her all kinds of nominations. So shout
Somebody
out to
doesn't
her
want to
for
have
that.
a dance party with Beyonce.
What was that?
I said, I guess not everybody wants to have a dance party with Beyonce.
What's up with this party stuff? Like
The
I feel
dance
like
party with Beyonce? You haven't heard that song? Oh my goodness. Gotta
oh you're
hip you
talking
to the
about that.
hop.
Oh, okay, you talking about the song. Okay. I
The
thought you were talking
dance
about
party
something
with
else. I was like, you
Beyonce.
mentioning a
Hey,
party.
dance party with Beyonce. That's
Oh,
the lyric in the song.
yeah, I remember that trending thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody did a pretty good cut. That's what they did.
right. And shout out to Angel Hall. I see we see the comment here about Monica Remy Ma. I'm not sure. That's an
Or
interesting
Remy Ma.
question. Yeah, in the
Ooh,
comments here, but yeah,
I
y'all
don't want to
y'all
answer that
feel free
question.
to comment on
Yeah, that's a
Angels
fascinating
and
thought.
what Angel's saying right
Yes.
there, because I'm not aware of any of that. But yeah, that's very interesting. But yeah, so there's a lot of different nominations going on right now,
Like
and
who?
oh, you want me to bring up the website? We could do that.
All
Y'all want
right.
to check out the Grammy website today? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see,
Let's see who we got
because I don't have a list in front of me,
on
but
the
we
ballot.
definitely will put it out here for y'all. Y'all remember that? Okay. But yeah, the Grammy nominees were announced yesterday on Friday, November the 8th. There were a lot of people nominated. I know Doechii is one that stood out.
Oh,
She has some nominations. Kendrick Lamar, of course, has nominations.
word.
But I'm not gonna bring up the website because the site is
Mm.
like it'll be
It's
hard to
being
see on the
buggy.
screen, especially as
Uh,
we talk about it.
mm.
But those were
Cool.
the just glancing over who's been nominated. Those were some of the most notable ones as far as hip hop and
Yeah,
R&B.
especially Doeshi.
Um,
Like she's very new.
yeah,
How
right.
did you pronounce it? Doeshia?
Am I saying that?
I think
No,
it's
Doechii.
Dochi. Yeah, Dochi. Like do, like
Yeah,
deer, and then chi, like
right.
chi. Yeah,
Yeah, Doechii.
yeah.
Glorilla got some nominations. I think she got two or three.
Yeah, glow. Yeah,
Right.
glow.
She got some, and there's a lot of them. Um, Kendrick Lamar, Record of the Year. He was nominated for Record of the Year.
No doubt. No doubt.
Oh, he's nominated against Beyonce's Texas Hold'em. Uh-oh. You
No,
got Not
she
Like
got
Us
it.
against
Dun, dun,
Texas
dun, dun.
Hold'em.
Speaking of not like
Ooh.
us, I
Uh-huh.
gotta tell you or remind you about something, unless you already talked about it when my mic was being buggy and I had to leave. But Drake and Future patching things up. Did you already talk
Oh,
about that?
yeah, I did. I did. Yeah,
Dang
I did.
man, I meant to say something about that, man.
I mean, it's
Shoot.
okay. It's an open
Oh, I
format
just wanted to
here.
say this. I just wanted to say this. That's all. I just wanted to say that's the first sign of the Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole collaboration coming to life. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all thought I was playing. Keep watching. Keep watching.
Oh, I see.
Keep
You did
watching.
mention that a while back. You did.
Cause
I
they
remember
buried.
that.
Look, they buried the hatchet after such a fierce beef, right? So like that's the other way you can go with it, you know? Like the Biggie Tupac thing never got solved. We hardly ever see beef resolution. So if they play that angle, just think about it, man. They play that angle. I'm trying to tell you, it's all a TV show.
Yeah,
We
it'll be
see,
real
we see.
big. I mean, and we
It'd be
saw,
huge.
and actually just mentioning Drake. Period. I forgot to mention this should have been on the
Yeah.
slide, but Drake and Party Next Door this past week they did talk about their album. They got a joint album coming out, and it
Mm,
is about to drop. It's going to drop before the end of the year.
dope.
Originally they were talking October, and it's already November,
Mm,
so I think they pushed it back though.
yeah.
But yeah, I think you might be getting
I'm on
somewhere
to
with that.
something.
Yeah, I think
I'm
you're
on to
onto something
something.
for
I'm
sure.
on to something. And I'm gonna
Yes,
take my money when it come up too. Y'all can send it to my Cash App.
for real, for real.
For
Um.
real.
Oh yeah, man. We don't have the pic. We don't have no slide for this, but
What
I
is
did
it?
want to mention Fortnite. If y'all are
Oh
Fortnite
yeah, the
fans,
Fortnite skins.
yes, the new skins. They feature Snoop Dogg, Eminem,
Hmm.
Ice Spice, Shaq, and Juice World. Juice World skin
Yeah, they
will
got the
be
weekend
offered
too.
for free for 2 days.
Oh,
Oh, the
word?
weekend? Oh yeah, I didn't write the weekend
Yeah.
down. That
Well, they
is
got
right.
a few of them on there. The weekend, Marshmello. What's bro
Well,
name?
I'm talking
Travis
about the new ones.
Scott.
I'm talking about the
Oh,
new,
the new
yeah,
ones,
the
the
new
newer
ones.
ones.
Because
Yeah,
Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Shaq. I mean, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD. Those are the brand spanking new ones.
yeah,
Um, we were actually playing it the other day. I'm gonna drop a reel, y'all, on
yeah,
the home base Facebook page. Make sure y'all following. We're gonna drop a reel so y'all can see how these skins look because they're tight.
yeah.
Snoop
They
Dogg's
look very
mansion.
similar. Yeah,
Yeah. Do you are you a Fortnite player by any chance?
yeah, yeah. Not
Okay.
as
What happened? Hey, when I say that, okay, you went black right when you said that. I'm like, what happened? Can you hear me?
Jeez. Give me 1 second. One
Oh,
second.
okay. But yeah, y'all, we were playing the game, and it was the Snoop Dogg skin. It is so tight. Like he decked out his mansion on that game. It's all in gold and like it's
Yeah,
man, it's tight. It makes me want to play the game, and I'm not even a player like that. I'm just like somebody.
that's how they get you.
Yeah,
That's
I was like, oh
how they
man. And
get you.
then even Ice Spice, she's looking nice
Yeah,
in there because she got It's
yeah,
y'all gotta see it. Y'all got. I'm just gonna say you gotta see it. You should actually
yeah.
experience it for yourself. Check out the game. But Juice World skin is gonna be offered for free.
That's dope.
Um, so I thought that was really cool. That's in tribute to him and his honor.
Yeah, mm, that's dope. That's
And it's
super
just
dope.
gonna be free for a limited time. So don't think you can just be a
Yeah,
late bloomer and then I'm gonna get the Juice World skin for free. No, you gotta get it. At the beginning.
gotta be snappy.
Right.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I don't have the date, unfortunately. I didn't write the date down, but that's when you want it. Right when you hear there's out, you want to. You might even be able to like be on the wait list for it. I don't even know, but definitely be on the lookout for that Juice WRLD skin. But as far as what's been trending, that's what we got for y'all this week, y'all.
That's what we
Um,
got for y'all, man. Happy
yeah,
birthday to all my birthday Scorpios in the house. You know what I'm saying? Nelly,
yeah,
whoever else we said was on the list. That was the first person
Sizzle,
I
yeah,
remember.
and yeah, we know. Your birthday. Happy birthday to you because your birthday's coming up this week. By the time we
Yeah,
have our
thank
show
y'all.
again, he will have had his birthday, y'all. So
Yeah, so thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, you can cash at me. Go ahead. Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, it's been again a lot is going on as we speak. Usually, like when
Yeah.
we end this show, we find out about
Something
oh what
happened.
this happened
Yeah.
too. Like
Yeah.
so, we will definitely be keeping y'all up to speed on that stuff.
Yeah, so we can rep the block. That's always hot.
And
Y'all
if
know
you
where
have
we at.
music to send to us, if you're a music artist, please make sure you send it over to us through homebaseradio.com or homebasepromo@gmail.com. We will review the music to determine whether it's fit for any of our 50 plus playlists on Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube. Um, one more thing I wanted. Oh yeah, Freestyle Fridays. That
How did,
was
oh yeah, who won?
last night. Last night, the winner was Andre Millering. He's out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And
Nice.
shout
Hey,
out to
Michigan
him.
holding it down, boy.
Yeah, he did. Man, he did 3 freestyles because we had some competitors that did not show up. So he
What?
actually did 3. I was like, okay, RJ. He played a beat. He makes beats. He played a beat in the background. I was like, okay, that's what's
Oh,
up. He was on fire.
dang. Heck
Yeah.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I
So
have to
y'all make
check
sure
it
y'all
out.
check out the show. Yes, every Friday, 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m.
8:30
Eastern.
p.m.
And we're every Saturday. Make sure you check us out as well.
every mother loving Saturday. You hear me? I know
For
you can
sure,
hear
for
me. You
sure.
got earbuds in, y'all. Yeah.
Right. So
Well, we had a great time. We
yes,
hope y'all had a great time. If you didn't have a great time, think about it again. You probably did have a great time.
right.
With that
This one
being
was
said,
peace. Have a good one.